Luis Jimenez will kick it away. Sandrolini's back there along with Cooper. And Sandrolini going to take it 1 yard, 2 yards deep in the end zone. And they blow it dead.
Once that ball goes in the end zone in high school ball, you don't have an option of running it out, Bob. So that's why it was whistled dead. If the kicker can kick it to the goal line, they're going to put it on the 20 and no return.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Sandrolini was ready to go off to the races.
Yeah, and you never know where he'd have gone, but we got 20 yards out of this, so we'll take this 20.
And we got 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to score in the first half.
He can make his big run anytime now, Bob.
We'll take it. We definitely need a touchdown at this point. Up on that front line for Lincoln, Jared Grover's the center. The guards are Joseph Mangano and Josh Glazik, and the tackles are Tadarian Carter and Sawyer Conradi. Stancil splits out wide to the left. Fitzsimmons offset at the fullback. Schlater in the slot. Rufus in the slot. He goes in motion. He gets the football. He looks for the turn, and there's nothing there. Rufus taken down by Giovanelli. He plays it both ways. Tony Giovanelli on the tackle.
They got some tough football players here at Glenwood, Bob, and he tried to turn the corner, but they just closed in a hurry, and they've got a lot of speed also. Pretty tough to run against, speed and power, and a lot of experience there too.
Christopher Rufus got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Railers with 3:53 left in the first half. Stancil split wide to the left. Fitzsimmons stays in there at fullback. Leisinger man in motion, Rufus. This time they give Fitzsimmons, and he's nailed right at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, it was number 8, John Barrows, senior, 6'1", 173. He hit him hard.
Now the Titan defense starting to flex its muscles, Bob, and they've held Lincoln to nothing on the first two plays here of this series. Lincoln in at left tackle for the Railers is number 64.
Jacob Lamont Mason. He's a junior letterman, 6'3", 240. Mason. Lamont Mason. Sandrolini back in there at fullback. In motion, Rufus. Leisinger rolls to his left, and he's going to keep it. He's at the 25, slips to the 30, close to a first down, stays on his feet, and he may have fought for a first down. Leisinger took a shot. He was going down, staggered, took the mandatory 8, and still was able to stay on his feet across the 30.
Well, I think he almost kind of stumbled or lost his balance without being hit there about the 27 and regained his balance, Bob, as you said. Got hit and kept on his feet and got across the 30 for first down. A great run and really something the Railers needed right there to keep this drive alive.
With the clock on the move, 2:38 left in the first half. Chatham leads at 20-0. Stancil split wide to the left. Duncan comes to the near side. Glover, the center, up over the football. Rufus in the slot. Schlater in the slot. Sandrolini back at the fullback. Leisinger's got it. Wants to throw. Fires. Got Duncan. Nice catch by Stephen Duncan along the sideline. Leisinger threw it away from the coverage, and Duncan was able to dive and catch it.
Yeah, I think they're calling that incomplete. I thought he had it too, and referee came in and said the ball touched the ground, so they're calling it an incompletion, Bob.
So that'll move the ball back to the original line of scrimmage, back to the 30. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
That play was right in front of the Glenwood sideline here, Bob, and there's a lot of players out there. We couldn't see the ball as it went down. It must have hit the turf just before.
It looked good to me, but
yeah,
my glasses got one arm off. It might have thrown me off a little bit.
Yeah, you're kind of like the one-eyed guy out here tonight.
I'm a little cockeyed anyway. Leisinger on the near side hash mark, and now they blow it dead. Officials didn't like what they saw. Timeout Lincoln with 2:19 on the halftime clock. Chatham Glenwood 20, Lincoln 0. We'll be back. Bobby V and Coach Ken Schweitzer back here with Lincoln High School football. 2:19 left in the first half, Ken, and the Railers have got the ball 2nd and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, we got 70 yards to go to get to the end zone, and not that it's impossible, but with only 2 minutes, it'll be a little tough. But the key is to make sure you hang on to the ball here and not give them any more opportunities here before halftime.
Yeah, we've got the speed in Stancil or Sandrolini to run a long one, but
I tell you, what's been a little impressive here is Glenwood's defense. They've shown some speed and some strength out here on defense tonight.
Yeah. And Rufus, he broke a big one last week. Leisinger in motion. Sandrolini gets the pitch. Sandrolini looks for some blocking. He's got a little bit, but not much, as he dives up to the 34-yard line. That kid's got a lot of fight in him.
Link came out in the unbalanced line to the left side. That Bob gets some extra blocking out there, and Sandrolini, he had to fight for every yard he got at that, and he got almost 4, almost 5. We'll see where they spot it.
So it'll be third down for the Rail Splitters, just short of the 35-yard line. Chatham in their red uniforms with the red helmets. Lincoln with the green helmets and the white shirts.
We got another timeout, Bob. I'm not sure who called that. If that was the Railers, that was their third of the half.
2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. Chatham leads it 20-0. Ball's at the Lincoln 35-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd and 6. I want to thank Brett out at Blades Hair and Nail Salon for his fine work. Also the Lincoln IGA. Charlie does a great job of supporting the community there. The Logan County Bank on Pulaski and Logan Street. Culver's of Lincoln for some fine food out there. Go out to Culver's out on Woodlawn Road. Lincoln College, they've been there since 1865. Get your first 2 years of education at Lincoln College. And then you can go see Vanessa out at Blades Hair and Nail Salon. And here come the Rail Splitters out of that huddle with 2:10 left in the first half. Jared Grover, the junior center, waits to snap it to James Leisinger. He's got it. Leisinger rolls out to his right. He's got some time. Now he's going to run with it. He's to the 40. He's got a first down, and he's finally taken down at about the 48-yard line. James Leisinger wisely kept the football there. He saw a gaping hole, and he takes it down to the Lincoln 43-yard line for a first down.
It's an 8-yard game, but you said it right, Bob. He's got great vision downfield. He saw that receivers were covered, and he saw a place to run, and he tucked the ball and ran and picked up 8 yards and a first down.
He's still got 1:52 to get down for a touchdown. 57 yards away. Glover, first guy out. Stancil to the left. Duncan to the right. In the slots, it's Schlater and Rufus. Leisinger, man in motion's Rufus. Leisinger pops up. Sandrolini, no. Sandrolini, the intended receiver, went up high for it at the Chatham 42-yard line and just couldn't corral it.
And Leisinger just lofted it over the linebackers to get it to Sandrolini, Bob. Sandrolini went up and couldn't quite corral it, but a nice pass, nice touch pass to give it over the linebackers down the middle of the field.
Ball rests at the 43-yard line, near side hash mark. 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. With 1:30 now left in the half. Chatham leads it on homecoming night 20-0. Leisinger back into the huddle. Glover's out. Here comes Duncan near side. Stancil to the left. Schlater's going to flare out into the slot. Sandrolini stays at fullback. Rufus. And now Leisinger just keeps it and barrels up. And he's taken down at the 47-yard line. 4-yard pickup for James Leisinger.
Now Glenwood takes the timeout.
Glenwood on the timeout with 1:20 left in the half, and they lead it 20-0. We'll be back. Jared Shaner, head coach Lincoln Rail Splitter football, out there talking it over with the players. Glenwood didn't like what they saw. They called a timeout.
Big third down for the Railers here from their 47. After Leisinger completed his first 2 passes of the game, Bob, we haven't hit on the last 7. And so, with 1:20 to go, don't be surprised to see the ball back in the air.
Ball's at the Lincoln 47-yard line. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Schlater again out there in the slot. Stancil split to the wide to the left of him. And they fake the handoff and they throw it out in the flat to Sandrolini, and Sandrolini down just short of the 50-yard line. Comes out of there hobbling a little bit, but he'll be all right.
And I think Glenwood's taking another timeout. They want to get the ball back, Bob.
With 1:12, they ran 8 seconds on that. It'll be a 4th and 3 for Lincoln. And we'll take another 30-second timeout. Coach Ken Schweitzer and Bob Verderber back here with Lincoln High School football, and Chatham called another timeout with 1:12 left in the first half. It's going to be 4th and 3 for the Railers, Ken, at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, big play here, and Chatham's taken 2 timeouts on the last 2 plays, Bob. They want their hands on the ball one more time here before halftime. There's 1:12 left. The big 4th down for the Railers at midfield.
Lincoln still in that huddle. Now they break. Stephen Duncan coming here to the near side. Stancil split on the short side to the left. Schlater in the slot. Fitzsimmons back at fullback. Tried to pull him offside. They didn't go. Now Leisinger comes back up under center. He's going to keep it himself, and he's not going to make it. Tried to go for the first down on the quarterback sneak, and Chatham Glenwood stopped it with 1:07 left in the first half.